Hello everyone, Galidorn back again, playing Raid Shadow Legends. Alright, so we are almost to the end of the Fabian Fusion. Actually, it will be sort of the end for me today, because I will be participating in the champion chase, but I do not need to. As you can see from my last video, I did pick up the epic in the summon rush, which allowed me to skip a lot of stuff. And in doing so, you can see here that I do have that epic already ranked and ascended. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And they all play games at the Ladybug's picnic.
All ready to go into the fusion, and as I said in the last video, contributing to the champion chase to get me points. I won't be fusing Fabian today. I'm going to wait until the upcoming CDC to fuse Fabian, but I will be using the epics right now for the champion chase. Once again, reiterate.
Redundant. Yeah, redundant.
This is a clunky system on the part of Raid. Dash. There she is. There's one of them. And I say, it should eliminate this or something. This is just fucking weird here. This system should be updated. This is strange. And so there, now we have them all. I do believe there's a champion training tournament going on right now, not involved with the fusion, something separate, but I will take advantage of ranking, leveling, ascending, those epics that I just got, to get some stuff in here. Rewards are kind of meh in here, but, you know, rewards are rewards, right? Now to look into where that puts me in champion chase. As I said, do not need, obviously, that guy.
Fuck him!
However, because it is a 2x Sacreds, I think I'm going to summon my Sacreds, go after that book at least, see what rewards I can get up here.
Up in here, up in here.
Because as you can see from being judicious in the summon rush, I've got the Sacred Shards going. I think I will pull some Ancients as well, and I will go over to my alt account and pull some stuff there. I don't want to pull everything, because I'm thinking that I'm going to pull some stuff for the CBC, because... Let's just look in player and play for a second. But we do see that they've added in an Awakening boost here for Soul Stones, which, even though CBC is not in here just yet, surprise, surprise.
Surprise!
If it is following the regular schedule, there should be one dropping either Monday or Tuesday, and that'll be in line with that. But however, you also see a lot of nothing.
It's nothing!
Scheduled. And we all know that there is probably a Titan event coming up after Lord Entertainer Fabian. I'm thinking that the Titan event will come with some kind of tie-in to the Awakening boost, meaning that the Titan event will involve Soul Stones. And because they put on this 2 times for the weekend, I'm thinking that there's going to be something happening also with summoning. So maybe that will be in line with the CBC, and maybe it won't be. But I think to contribute to the CBC, I may save at least some Ancients to pull. But if we go back to the game...
Did you tell them about the games?
I did! I told them all about the games!
Yay!
Because of the 2x, that is what I'm going to be taking advantage of. So today I will be pulling all of these Sacreds. Even though this is something I don't recommend as casual free-to-play, I'm getting away from that today a bit. And I'm going to go whole hog.
That's what I'm talking about!
And pull all the Sacreds, but leaving myself a good amount of Ancients to make up for it. Now the reason why I say this is not in line with the usual casual free-to-play approach that I preach is that because you always kind of want to leave something in the tank for your higher value resources, which, you know, the shards are probably the highest value, these voids, primals, sacreds. Now, having said that, I'm not going to touch the voids. Voids were depleted. Of course, I managed to build back up some, but they will be allowed to rebuild fully. Now, because I will be getting Fabian, and I've gotten some other champs that need building, anything I pull here today might not be a high priority, even if it's a legendary. But really, I just want to take full advantage of this 2 times chance on this particular occasion. So my mind here is pulling 17 Sacreds, and I'm thinking that I'm going to pull 70 of the Ancients. But before that, I'm going to head over to my son's account and pull shards there. Okay, so here we are on my son's account, Mac. Link to his channel in the description, by the way. Please give him a view, like, and subscribe if you want. He's got some interesting stuff going on over there. Anyway, he doesn't play this account often. Every now and then he does. Mostly I'm just been using it as my alt, as you know, if you've been watching me before. So right here, I do believe we're going to pull to the max limit or close to it. Now this account is nowhere near, you know, going to be going for fusions anytime soon, so it's imperative, yes, to take advantage of 2x chances. And even if stuff gets pulled here, it takes quite a bit of time to completely, you know, properly rank them up and gear them up and make them useful and whatnot. So I wouldn't say that anything I pull here today would be like a, you know, an immediate change. Again, just keep this account kind of chugging along a low simmer. Really kind of keeping it in case one day in, you know, in a few years, if, you know, he wants to, and of course Raid's still around. Wants to come back and play a little bit, and I use it to help out the clan when I can, you know, for like CVC and Siege and things like that. Anyway, the plan here today is to pull all the 24 voids, as I said, not going for any fusions anytime soon, and the 5 sacreds, and I'll pull 100 ancients. It won't take me up to the max, but that's what I'm comfortable doing, pulling up 100. So let's go in and pull 100 shards. Bingo bango, here we go. See what we can get. Straight 10 pops, 10 pops. And we got Lordly Legionary. Sucks! He has no place in the game. He absolutely is useless. Lots of blue here. I'll have to clean out this account afterwards. Either booking or eating or whatnot. Oh, and legendary, and oh!
Pain has a face. Allow me to show it to you.
Bad Alcazar! Bad Alcazar! I mean, he's not the dude that he used to be. I mean, you know, if this was like 3 years ago, that would be massive, jumping around. I remember seeing an old Chosen video. Him getting him jumping around. Woo! But Bad L. Good addition to this account. Yes, it will help this account a lot.
I like it a lot.
Because actually, I still use the Bad L on the main account for various things. I think he'll be useful, I don't know, Dragon, lots of places that Bad L could be useful on this account. Not much in his kit to go through. I mean, this is one of the more simpler but yet effective kits. And he's old school.
Ring the fucking bell, you pansy.
Still has a use. I mean, he's definitely been power crept. I mean, years ago, he was considered like a top 5 champion in the game. But now he's well down the pack. Some people even consider him kind of like, you know, no good anymore, but I think that's a little harsh. Those are people who are mainly preaching to, you know, the whales and the krakens and stuff. And yeah, for that tier, yeah, he's dropped out of it. So of course, here's Prey Upon. 20% more damage, just straight up 20% more damage if anyone's under a poison. Which of course he puts himself with Malice. Simple but effective. Cleanse, continuous heal, poisons. And then you got a heal on the A1 with an AoE. He's good in Spider in that, you know, with the heals from the damage done, you're hitting all the Spiderlings, so it could be a pretty good heal in Spider. And crit rate in all battles by 25%. Again, in all battles is always good. So that's Bad L. So, very good. Ooh, and oh, hey, big pull here for Faction Wars. That's the meme. And maybe even for Faction Wars here. Kinagashi. Kinagashi's got a revive. Shadowkin needs help in this account, as like all of them for the Faction Wars. But the revive that Hofaries has, really needed in the Skinwalkers. On the main account, I couldn't move past level 19 until I got this guy. At least I couldn't move past level 19 doing, you know, all 3 stars. And definitely could not beat the boss until I got this dude. Big, big, big pull. Not just because he's a big, fat hippo either. When he first came out, people were wondering, is this a guy or a chick? And of course, everyone pointed out, well, it can't be a chick, of course. Those boobies. All right. 6 more, I think. Here we go. See if we can get another Lego. Oh, another Lego, striking again.
Oh, bitch, you wanna throw hands? I'll throw some fucking hands. Square up, bitch. Why don't you go eat a cracker, you parrot-nosed fuck?
All right, there's already a Nogdar on this account. He'll go into Faction Guardians. He won't go into Empowering or Booking or anything. But Nogdar, weird champ, one of the weirdest ones. Probably know him most for this. And it's useful because a lot of his kit involves him hurting himself to do damage. But if nobody else is dead, he's just going to pop back alive. Boom. Dies, he's alive. And it's important because he sacrifices his HP equal to 50% of his max HP, then equalizes it with a target, so basically brings down the target's HP as well, grants an extra turn. And then he does this, the Gore Feast, which is an AoE, and after attacking sacrifices this champion's HP equal to 50% of their max HP, and places 15% continuous heal on all allies for 2 turns. So this got a big buff. And see, the HP sacrifice will happen even if it kills his champion. So that's where it syncs with the passive. And he can actually do a lot of damage and keep coming back. And then he's got this, which grants an extra turn. So he brings down the enemy's HP, kills people, and then they've got low health. He pops back to health, then he hits again, and if he kills, he hits again, hits again, hits again. So that's Nogdar. And like I said, there's already a Nogdar. Of all the things to pull on this account, another Nogdar. All right, let's go. I think I got 5 left. Skull Crusher. There was, yeah, okay, Skull Crusher. Yeah, important on this account. Again, Faction Wars. So we're getting a lot of good boosts for Faction Wars on the account. And again, though, taking long times to build the champs and stuff, because this account is definitely on the back burner. But still, good for the future. Oh, the Fire Gun Isbel. Keep her in the pocket for the Mikage way down the road. All right, 3 more 10 pops. Oh, another Hoferes. Oh, Fane is Fane. Fane.
What's my name?
Definitely good to go on to the clan boss for this account. 1 enemy 3 times, and it's a Draco type skill. Arguably better, I guess, than Draco, because Draco just places. Whereas this hits and does damage. However, of course, weak hits can negate this one, whereas Draco just placing just needs accuracy. So potato, potato, that kind of thing.
Oh, potato, tomato, potato, tomato.
And they got poison, again, good for clan boss. Placing 2 big poisons and a decreased attack. So not only do you have the decreased defense and weaken to do damage, but you had the decreased attack to help protect your team. So this is going to be a development for this clan boss team. And yeah, that's not a clan boss thing, so you can't steal his turn. So Fane.
I'm gonna live forever.
So I think, okay, very successful so far for this account. It's very good. Last one, here we go. Oh, just a big blue wave on the last one. All right, now we have just enough. Let's do the voids. We'll do 4 and 2 10 pops. Wouldn't it be something? Void Lego here. Again, no idea where I am on Mercy for voids. As I was no idea where I was on Mercy for the Ancients. I think there's a lot of purple blue here. All right, 10 pops. Whew. Although, I think this might be the first Bellower on this account.
Where I come from, everyone talks like this!
Which would be an improvement. Alright, last one. Maybe I should have did 10. There's lots to do on the other account, so screw it. We're doing 10 pops here. And oh, Skrank! Skrank will help in the future. Yeah, Kurzad D-Part. One of the best rares. I mean, you know, do you get excited about rares anymore in the game? But for all it's worth, yeah, probably one of the best rares. I'm not going to go through them. I don't even think I've got a Cold Heart yet on this account. All right, let's go into the Sacreds. Already 2 legendaries down. One was a dupe. One is old school, but still a good addition. Let's see. Purple. Hellgazer. No, thank you. Maybe could help Faction Wars. Vergus. Okay, Vergus is a good addition to this account. That's the first Vergus. Very good. Of course, he's the guy who's virtually unkillable sometimes. Puts a shield on himself every freaking turn. Not going to go through it, but trust me, hard to kill. Purple again. Hyena. Hyena, nothing there, buddy. 2. Oh, little delay. Shit. And it's Drake. Right. Fuck, the game did that to me before. Psyched me out, and I said, Draco is orange, not purple. You fucking bullshit copycat artist, Drake. Yeah, alright. What do we got? We got. Oh,
No! Nobody's doing that!
woohoo! All right, now ending off with a huge ass pull on this account. Fantastic Arena Tag Team Classic. It's now gotten a giant boost with this dude, this tiger dude, one-eyed tiger, eye of the tiger, baby. So the passive, start of each turn, places perfect veil for one turn on the ally with the highest attack, which is kind of strange because he's a defensive champ, defensive based. So building him with highest attack, unless you want to make a complete defensive team, which is probably the way to go, oddly enough. But it can be real pain because he hides, you know, who could be the real killer on the team, whether it's him or somebody else. And you get down, you think you got the team beat, boom, you can't hit somebody, and then they come back and kill you. Inflicts 20% more damage against targets with defenses lower than this champion's defense. Again, makes him a killer because he is defense-based. And ally defense in all battles by 30%, so increases his damage output while increasing the survivability of everybody. A3 places 25% strengthen buff and 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Then place the perfect veil on this champion for 2 turns. Again, the veil coming in, so he's veiling the attack-based champion and veiling himself. So yeah, they're having to deal with a lot of champs that normally be putting away for their damage, but they're still hanging around. Then he's got the AoE with stun, and these abilities hit really hard as well. So you got the CC, he's got the protection, and then he increases his own defense every time with his A1. So a glorious, glorious pull on the very last shard opened on this account. Beautiful, beautiful day. Going forward for the development of this account. Very pleased with this. Let's see if we can make some of the magic happen over on the main. Okay, here we go.
And that's the way the news goes.
Well, that was most excellent. But here we are back on the main event. And here I'm wondering, just like when I saw U2 in concert, will the opening act upstage the main event? Right, so we'll do 73 Ancients here. And we'll move on. I'm going to do all the Sacreds. Okay, so let's do 3 and then 7 10 pops. I think I might be closer to Mercy here. I can't remember the last time I pulled a Lego on this, honestly. So I don't know. I have no idea. Put it that way. This might just be a sea of fucking blue. Right, 7 of them. 1. Oh, the masturbation guy again. Twist staff. Woof. That's pretty shitty. Sucks. Ugh. Another Lockway. Too late, my friend from Akage. Defiled Sinner. Defiled Dinner, maybe. I mean, we're not even getting any points for the champion chase. Woof. Oh my god, another one. Fuck, this just blows. How many are we at? 30 more. Okay. Oof, this is a pratfall on this one. Maybe should have went to the alt account second. Ah, ooh, just retchingly bad here. Just disgusting. Smells bad in here. Arndolf, you will not be back. 2 more. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh. I mean, not only am I just getting a few epics, but the epics are absolute garbage. I didn't touch on it earlier, but I did mention in past videos that I had saved up these for this coming champion chase. However, as I don't need them for the fusion, I'm thinking I'm going to save you Carl for the CBC and just save these guys. You know, Jinro's coming along here. So is Yannicka. I decided to buy her fragments too. I've already got a few copies of Yannicka. But save those guys for future events. Carl I want out, but definitely I think he will be for CBC. rather than right now. I don't know. We'll have to see how close I am to stuff when it all plays out in the champion chase. Again, same with the remnant summon. I have 2 remnant summons, but I was thinking maybe save those also for CBC. We'll have to see what it's worth in the champion chase. However, what was not worth anything in the champion chase was all those ancient shards I just pulled. Okay, let's move on to the Sacreds 17. We're gonna do them all. We're gonna do the whole fucking village. Sorry, that was terrible. It was a bad reference for me. Hoscarol, Annex, nothing to be excited about. Honestly, I won't be excited. Really, any epics, I don't think. Oof. Come on, you. Oh, Hoarding. Definitely not excited about that, dude. Don't tell me. It's going. Oh, here, yeah. All right. What do we got? We got.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire. I take you to burn.
Crackling the Blackened. The fuck? He must be one of the new guys. Do not recognize this guy at all. Alright, so what do we have here on Crackling the Blackened? A passive. Whenever a continuous heal buff is activated on an ally, has a 25% chance to decrease the duration of all debuffs on that ally by 1 turn. So interesting. That seems kind of unique. I don't really know. Of course, I don't know every champ, but it seems fairly unique. It's one of these activation type skills, activating the continuous heal, but then also a bit of a cleanser. I mean, it's a decreaser of debuffs, but I mean, you know, if they all have 1 turn left, then it cleanses them. So interesting. So I'm thinking that maybe there's continuous heal throughout his kit. That makes sense.
That doesn't make sense.
Needs 3 stars, of course. Restores 50% of each ally's destroyed HP. Reflect damage and 50% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns. So there it is. Okay, Hydra Champ here. Where else? Sand Devil. Yeah, you know what? Sand Devil with the reflect damage. Yes. They need that heal in there. So Hydra, Sand Devil, yeah, okay. AoE, 75% chance of placing books up, of course, to 100. Placing 50% decrease accuracy and 25% weaken. Okay. Again, yeah, okay, decrease accuracy is good for Hydra. And then increases duration of all continuous heal buffs on all allies by 1 turn. So you can keep that up. 4 turns, book to 3 turns. And this one books to 3 turns as well. And an enemy 2 times. Oh, you know, also Fire Knight as well. Could be a Fire Knight champ, yeah. Now, I don't need Fire Knight normal, and I'm not going to talk about the goddamn Fire Knight hard team. Except to say that, you know what? There is no real reason for me to build a Fire Knight hard team. I'm coming to realize that.
Shut your mouth. I will not let you ruin this for me.
Like all the stuff that is involved with, you know, tournaments and events, because, you know, the Fire Knight, I guess Savage is still relevant, but mostly the stuff you get out of there is irrelevant. And then all the tournaments and stuff, like your turn attacks and whatnot, can be run better, you know, at normal 20. So there's really no need to spend any time, effort, energy on building that Fire Knight hard team just to say that I can do it. So that's one of the big reasons why I haven't really done much with it. Anyway, enough jibber jabbering about the Fire Knight. Each hit has an 80% chance of placing heal reduction. Okay, Amius. Okay, Amius.
Say my name.
Whenever you got an A1 heal reduction, it can possibly be used in Amius. Then teams up with random ally from the Ogren Tribe's faction. Ally joining the attack uses their default skill. So that's a Mikage. Mikage has something like that for the Shadowkin. So a new guy, maybe worth building. We'll see. I do need, goddamn, I need help with Hydra. Maybe he could be it. All right. So we're going to keep going. Is there another bit of gold in there? Maybe on the last pull, like in the other account? An empowerment for old Hermit Jorg. I use him in my Faction Wars team. And with the, you know, this hard mode Faction War system, whatever's coming up, time to even start thinking about developing the Faction Wars team to see what's going on with that. Tomo. Book for my Tomo, which I will never use. Not even tomorrow. I gotta get better at coming up with jokes on the fly. And the old monster. Powered monster. He's still on my normal spider team. So I'll get a little bit of benefit out of this dude. There we go. We're going whole hog. We're going to deplete every... Here we go, and boo! Oh, what?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Son of a bitch! Not again!
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Are you fucking with me? This cannot be possible. I'm looking for the cameras, man. Like the Truman Show, or maybe the fucking Matrix. Agent Smith, you're gonna walk in. Fucking, am I gonna fucking stick my hand through a mirror and shit like that? What the fuck are you doing? Are you... This is... I don't know, is this a slap in the face or what? I mean... no, you know what? No, I'm not gonna be pessimistic. I'm not gonna be shitty on this. Two of them. Two of these guys I think are gonna be fucking phenomenal. Tell you the truth. Whap two of them in my friggin' tag team. Or whap two of them in a live arena. Say, ha, ban one. Fuck you. Insane! Insane! What can I fucking say? Alright, so there's no need to go through his kit, because we did so at the beginning of the fusion, where I started out to get this guy. And now with a couple days left, I have him. I already have him. And yeah, well, I'm still gonna rank level ascend and pull him again during CBC. So, you know, that is good. That's good. Having two of these guys, I think, is going to be huge. You know, maybe I should end it off there. You know what? No, I'll compromise. I'll pull down to 3 and see where I am in Champion Chase, and then make that decision. Purple, more purple. What can I ask for more? All right. I mean, really, I don't think I'm going to get anything else. Oh, crap! Champion's coming up. All right, pulled my 3. Let's go into Champion Chase. See where I am. All right, here we are in Champion Chase. 10,000.
Wait a minute, man.
So I'm 3,000. Yeah, 3,050 away from getting that soul stone. Even if I pull all legendaries from those last 5 sacreds, I won't be able to get it. No, this is getting greedy now. Yeah, no need to lay waste to all my resources just to get something that could end up being nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, even if I pull a mythical out of that remnant summon, it's still just 1,000. I could pull you, Carl. I could pull and get it. No. That would be to get 1 eternal soul stone. No, it's not worth it. I'm sticking where I am. Playing these rewards. Nice rewards. Stick with the 5. And stick with the champions that I got on both accounts. And be happy with that. There is true casual free-to-play. Right there. That calculation right there. True casual free-to-play. Because this looks like, oh my god, look at it. But it could end up being a big fat turd of nothing. You know? Okay, so there we go. There we are done. I hope that entertained you a little bit. Got some good chaps. Finished the fusion without even finishing the fusion. So the fusion is still to be finished even though I finished it. Are we finished with that? Okay, anyway, so we are. Here we are at the end of the video of a very strange day, but not so strange for this account if you have watched my past videos. Maybe another lesson of no FOMO. And the bizarre luck of this account continues on and on and on. Anyway, having said that, hope your fusion went as well. Hope your summoning went as well or better. Yeah, I guess how you look at it. I hope you've had a great weekend. Hope you've had a great fusion. Hope you're looking forward to putting together your Lord Entertainer Fabian. I will be putting together my second one and then using both of them somehow. Maybe I'll build one for PvP and PvE. Hope all is well in your life with all you, your friends, and family. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.